And John, how important is a robust inventory?
Well, there's no doubt that the disputes that TDS see are not supported with good enough evidence if we don't see a comprehensive inventory. And although TDS policy is that we'll accept anything as being evidence, there's no doubt that unless we see a document that's got embedded photographs, it's fully descriptive and is detailed, the decision about a dispute or whether we give an award to a landlord or return monies to the tenant can turn on the quality of that evidence.
Absolutely, and of course an inventory is important to the tenant as well as the landlord, because the transparency there actually protects everybody, doesn't it?
Definitely, it's the starting point with the inventory and the schedule of condition, a good quality check-in, and then check-out. The tenant's getting the advantage and the benefit of knowing that anything that has been identified at the beginning is already dealt with, and that the landlord who can identify dilapidations is only entitled to claim for items that are changed from the beginning to the end, not betterment, just the tenant being responsible for the difference between the check-in and the check-out.
Absolutely, and also wear and tear can be quite a contentious issue, so again a robust inventory would make it very clear if there had been excessive wear and tear.
It would identify the difference between the check-in and the check-out. Excuse me. What we are happy to assume is that the people who are making the claim, either the landlord or the agent, will be able to confirm the length of the tenancy, the number of people, maybe in terms of the size of the accommodation, because a five-person family is going to do more wear and tear than a single person over, say, only a short period of time, 6 months maybe, as opposed to 3 years. And fair wear and tear has to be assimilated on the basis of the term and the people in residence, rather than just fair wear and tear, therefore it's okay. And of course we get a lot of people who say to us, well, this is our fair wear and tear, but the reality is it's expressed as the normal use of items in their everyday purpose.
Absolutely. And what about the localism bill on the 6th of April? That's going to mean that landlords have got to get their ducks in a row in terms of their paperwork.
Well, definitely. What we're seeing is people are asking us the question about how will the localism impact on the TDS rules. The only rule change for us is that we're extending the date line for protection of tenancies from 14 days from receipt of the deposit to 30 days to fit in with the localism bill and the adjustments that it's made. But the reality is that landlords always had to protect deposits, or the stakeholder, which may be the agent, but they are going to be penalised in court if they protected at 31 days. It'll be up to a judge to decide the size of the penalty, but it could be up to 3 months. And although that won't necessarily impact on the quality of the tenancy or the quality of the inventory, it will impact on the professionalism of the stakeholder who's acting for the benefit of the parties, and protecting that deposit is going to be key.
And obviously the inventory industry can actually now benefit from digital apps. Have you seen any sort of developments in that area, and is it something that you will be looking into?
Yes, I think there's certainly, we are seeing a bigger sourcing both internally and externally. Internally, from a company's point of view, they use their own staff. Externally, where they source products from subcontractors maybe. There is a variety of programs on app styles, and there's still good old written inventories. What TDS look for is a good quality inventory with a contemporaneous check-in and check-out, so it can be clearly identified the dilapidations. We'll accept anything that's given to us, but those cases are going to turn or fall based on the quality of the evidence. And I think some of the apps that are produced are very, very good. What TDS can't give is a stamp of approval to any particular form of inventory, but it's clear the better quality, the more detailed, and the photographs are going to lead to a much better situation, because it's always those tenancies that you don't expect that will become a dispute that do end up as a dispute.